biking, you may want to add this in. So hands underneath the shoulders, knee below the hips. Allow your shoulders to sink down and let the shoulders lift up. Let the chest sink down, let the chest lift up. Just nice and easy for 3, 2, and 1. Then allow your back to round for a cat stretch. And then inhale, extend for a cow stretch. One more time, roll it in and roll it out. Find neutral between these two positions, keeping the feet behind the knees. And inhale, hinge back, keeping the back straight, no rounding. Hinge move from the hips and return home. Just allowing the hips to move and hinge and return, giving the quads a little stretch, allowing the knees to move and hinge and return. Feel if you go balanced equally back or fall more to one side than the other side. And one more time. Then hold neutral, extend one leg behind you, curl the toe, and then push the heel back to say hello to your class. Breathe into that. Slowly release that, extend the other leg out and stretch that back. And slowly bring it home, curl the 10 toes under, engage your core, lift the knees up. Let the knees slightly go right and left and give it a try to keep the hips as still as you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest back. Roll yourself up, circle the shoulders, and circle the wrist. And change the direction. Maybe that's something to add in. Then after you have done your biking to keep the hips opening, another good stretch is to keep them open. And then be kneeling and extend one leg out to the side. So you have that heel aligned with the knee, and it's 90 degrees, the heel aligned with the knee. Have your hips on your hips, and then just lift your hip up and down. So this knee that's bent needs my right knee. I would lift the right hip and lower the right hip. Just lift and lower. Now hold the right hip down. Left hip stays isolated and still. Extend the left arm in front of you out and reach that straight to the ceiling. Now picture your femur, your right femur into the hip socket. You keep the left side still and just push that femur away and let it go. And push and let it go. And push and let it go. As you keep your spine upright, watch out that you don't turn or twist. And push and return, and push and return. Last one, and let it go. Good, then of course you're going to do the other side. Feel first that hip, how it feels. Then we change. Good, allow now the hip to lift up and down. And if it feels better for you to do it before you go onto the bike, you can do that too. Just make it loose enough to have it ready. Stretch your right arm up, reach that arm up. Now keep the left hip anchored, reach the left femur out and pull it in, out and pull it in, out and pull it in. Very small, very subtle, very internal for 3 and 2 and 1. And then slowly let it go. Good. Then feel both of them and stretch the legs out in front of you. Just shake them out. Then flex your feet and point your feet. Flex and point. So rolling through the feet. Now just circle your ankles. As you keep your back upright, you can have your back against the wall too. Change your circle. Hold it. External rotate. Internal rotate. Good. Now let the hips move too and roll it in and roll it out. Now we hold the turn out, bending the knees slightly, pushing the knees down, lifting the spine up, pulling the toes towards you. Feel the foundation of the pelvic, let it open, and then slightly press the legs out and bend them. And press. Of course, your feet gonna be on the mat. I'm just pointing towards you. so you can see better. And last one. Hold it out, then spiral the legs in as much as you can. Let your big toe pull inward as much as you can and push out through the hips. So picture your sit bones and the sit bones pushing out, your big toe pulls in, your heels pushing away. You create length to the spine. Hold that lift, feel that foundation for 3, 2, 1, and let it go. And shake it out. Then lying down onto your mat. Place your hand behind one hamstring. Head is down, other leg stretches out. Push your hamstring into the hand and slightly lift that leg up. So the key is here not to straighten the leg. Keep the knee bent and push the sit bone, your hamstring, into your hand. And then just lengthen a little bit. So you feel that slight stretch behind the knee into your hamstring, and that's all what it is. Breathe into that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you should feel right where your hamstring connects with your ischium, with your sit bone, that you should feel release. And then do a figure 4, placing that foot over, bring the other knee in, keep your head down, be sure the back of the scalp is down, that you don't look up, flexing the both feet, and then push the knee away from you. Not using your hands, use the muscles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we relax. Lower that foot down. We right away have the hands behind now the left hamstring, and then keep the knee bent, keep the sit bone pushing forward, keep the hamstring pushing into the hand, and slowly lift that leg up a little bit higher. Again, it's not about straightening that leg, it's about feeling that inner shake, feeling the connection from the hamstring in towards the glute. And once you feel that connection, or maybe you feel it more on the calf on here or behind the knee, once wherever you feel it, stay there, breathe into that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We release that and bring it in and hold on for your figure 4 here. Again, don't use your hand, but push that left knee away. Don't shift the pelvic. Breathe into that. Good. 8 more seconds. Last 2 and 1. Bending both knees in, rolling just up to seated. Have your hands behind you, your feet flat in front of you. Let the knees just gently go right and left like windshield wiper. Then separate the legs more, let them go deeper. Separate them more and allow it to go deeper. Good, and then come into a mermaid position and be in a C pose. So I'm sitting on my left butt cheek, right back. Left hand goes out, right arm goes up. Inhale, exhale, glide on the left, then stretch over and return. We go 2 more and exhale, stretch and go deeper. Think really lifting up the right rib cage as you push down to the left elbow, it helps. And one more time, inhale and exhale. Then look down towards the mat, other elbow goes down too. Breathe into it, tuck the pelvic, release it and return. Hands behind you, feet in front of you again, and slightly let it move right and left. Separate the legs a little bit more, move a little bit deeper. Good, and there comes your other mermaid position. Having the right hand aligned with your hip, gliding that leg out, left arm up, inhale, exhale, lifting and stretching that left rib cage and lift back up again. Inhale, exhale, and lift. And one more time. And stretch and turn into you. Breathe, tuck that tailbone, breathe into the back ribs, and slowly return it home. Good. Coming up to standing, have your feet onto the floor. Have an inhale, exhale, bring the chin into the chest, and then just round over yourself. Allow yourself to be heavy, and then hold the foundation of your feet as you roll yourself up. There you are. Any questions? I'm going to see you tomorrow.